about this. Yes, they also.
Now try it.
Now we lost that again. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Why am I hidden? Why is my camera not working? There we go. Okay, guys, bear with us. We're having major internet everything.
Difficulties.
Give me a second. I am trying to figure this out on what is going on and why. Uh, how do I? It's ridiculous.
Okay.
This is insane. I did not think this would be an issue. I'm going to be honest.
Is it because you're putting this? It's trying to do this?
I don't know. Let's unplug all of that. Video settings. Why is it? I cannot get it. My camera.
We'll be with y'all in just a minute, I promise.
This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Guys, bear with me. We will get this.
It's live. It's the stream.
It's everything. It will not show me. I can't get me to come up.
So, are you restreaming right now?
Yes,
Man,
it's live.
let's see.
All right, guys. I'm on my phone at the moment while I try to figure out why the laptop is crashing and burning because there's nothing that is going to keep me from giving you guys your awards. But there's a whole story to tell on what's going on today. So, it reminded me of, uh, you know what? It is what it is. There's one thing I'm going to be able to do, and it's give your guys' awards to you. So, I'm going to switch this with this because this is the Golden Whiskers one.
Let's do that.
And this is where there are people who are.
We can do that.
I'm going to do this. All right, guys. So we're going to hang out for a minute and let more people be aware that we are live. And if you guys can share this out, because I've had major internet issues on trying to people get people in here and aware. So if you guys can, you know what? If God's trying to see how well I can handle stress.
He's testing you, huh?
Oh, I am being tested to the extreme here. But that's all right. Oh,
You want me to move that box out?
no.
Oh, I didn't realize you had stuff in it. Gotcha.
Yes. All right, guys. We are still working on it, but I'm waiting because I would like more people to be in here because there are a lot of people up for these awards that have been waiting. So if you guys could help me in sharing and letting people know we are here and we're having technical issues. Oh, good. Okay. They got the laptop working, so that's wonderful.
There you go. What else do you need?
So, and are we? And am I going to do this bent over? Yep. Okay. How do but hang in there with me because we got a lot of awards to give.
You got no way around it.
What?
There's no way around that.
Yeah. How do we see that here?
You want to see that screen?
I don't want them to look at my lights. If I'm being honest. Okay, guys.
Check 1, 2.
Testes.
That
Well, let me turn off.
You know what? This one, can you, somebody help me with this one? I can't get this to say. Oh my gosh, just stupid. You know, there are some people that probably, that this just happened. But you know what? Okay, guys, listen. It's a disaster. I am sorry, but and I'm okay with it. I am. If you know me, you know I'm a perfectionist, so this is eating out my soul from the inside out. Just want everyone to know that. But the reason I have epically failed today is we had a 1v1 today, and when two of the people you are extremely close to are ending a 1v1 for a charity, and you're asked to go with them, you let kind of decorations fall to the wayside, and you say, well, heck yeah. And so the decorations did not get put up. The major ones did. The ones that mattered. The people who made sure that we could have this award ceremony at the gathering. Ancient Mariner and RCT, River Cats Tackle. I just want to thank you guys so much. And I also want to say I'm truly sorry that all those beautiful decorations you bought are sitting in the corner over there. Not being seen. So there's that. But I was upset about it. And then God was like, dude, you did it for charity. Get over yourself. And I was really trying to because he did say that. Well, I didn't listen. So he decided when I went to pick up decorations to have a windstorm. And 3 balloons went that way. I fish for a reason. I'm not an athlete. And I chased 3 balloons down that hill. And I said, no balloons today. I get it. I get it. Fine. To help me feel better because I failed. So I said, okay, fine. I'm not upset about it. You're right. Because one thing that did not blow away were the awards. And neither were the anglers. And I realized it was about that and not about the decorations. And if there was anybody going to understand why I had one more last cast, just 5 minutes. I'm just casting one more time. And then I'll be there. You guys would understand that. So that one last cast cost me a whole lot of crap. But anyway, so I apologize that this is absolute chaos, but I promise you the awards were not. I did not. In fact, quite the opposite. I redid them so many times, I'm sick of seeing my own logo. So there is that. And also because I was awesomely late. The fact of the matter is there was an order to these awards because that's how they came up on the big screen and on TV and on the screen. But it appears that the only way you guys are going to be able to see that marvelous 4 months of work there is to be doing this at the gathering with your cell phone. Because the projector will not keep it up here because of the amount of internet we have. So there's that. But you know what? It's okay because there's another system we have. I have beautiful ladies who are willing to be on live while I stand to the sideline. Tell me God wasn't looking out for me today. So, and I don't have to have an order except for 3 very particular awards. There is an order to those awards. And they're last. Where is he? There he is. There he is. That award's last. Anyway, and to understand that, I want you to know what it's like owning the Golden Whiskers and have friends who were nominated. You get a lot of calls. Who won? I don't know. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. And even if I did, nothing. And then when I did know, I realized I can keep a secret. Yeah. I can get away with murder. No, that's not what I meant. But with that said, I'm just going to pick these up and I'm even going to spare the poor lady. Well, shit, they can help me. Give them to people or whatever. But if you are one of the people that were nominated for these awards, I want you to immediately message me. And one of my fine people over there, or out there, or right here.
No, we're not gonna go with it this way.
I know, but if you.
I want everybody to tell everybody she worked really hard on this, and you guys give her a hand. She is trying to be so professional up here, and this is not the, I know, okay? I want her to loosen up and have a good time, just like we're all gonna have a good time, okay?
Dude, the irony behind this is, it is not you guys out here that bother me. I'm with you guys every day, almost like for 2 years. It is not you. It's them.
So anyway, we're gonna get this thing started in just a minute, but I wanna tell a little bitty story just real quick.
Do it.
Guys, if you caught a fish there together, I wanna see your hands up. Come on, I know more of you caught a fish here together than that. Steve, you caught a fish. Guys, isn't it wonderful that we can get together and have something in common and do something together and be brothers and sisters and get together and have a great time? Give yourself a hand if you came and drove down here and did this. Thank you very much. So I want to talk to you guys. I want to tell y'all a little real quick story while Miss B is over there calming down and getting ready for this. We had a tournament this morning, and everybody wanted to know, Darryl, what did you do to screw up that tournament? Well,
What did you do?
it was easier to say, what didn't I do to screw this tournament up? So, we have a tournament between 2 of the greatest, arguably, catfishermen in the world. Of course, we got my buddy over there from Jasper, Georgia, Mr. Donnie, in here too, so we'll say there's 3 great ones sitting back there for sure. But anyway, I told Steve, I said, Steve, you sold your boat, buddy. You're going to go, we're going to kick Ray's butt. I am ready for it, baby. He said, okay, man. He said, let's go out at 6:30. He said, you going to meet me at the dock or you going to pick me up at the camper? I said, buddy, I got you. I'm going to pick you up at the camper. He said, 6:30, right? I said, absolutely. Ring. Darryl, was we going to meet at the dock or at the campsite? Oh crap! It's 6:30. I overslept. Start off. I'm trying to take Steve Douglas catfishing 1v1, and I oversleep. I said, "Hold on, I'll be there in just a minute." So I'm at least 10 minutes late to pick him up. And this great 1v1 is never probably going to happen again. So we get over there. I'm rushing to get in. He said, are we ready? I said, oh, yeah, we're ready. He goes, I'll back the boat in then. So he backs my truck up, backs the boat in, I'm in the boat. We're sitting out there. He gets in, he goes, "You ready?" I said, "Yeah." We turn around. Boom. I said, "Watch how fast this thing gets on plane." It gets on plane fast. And we're doing this right here all the way up through there. I said, "Steve, I forgot to put the plug in." He said, "Man, we got a tournament." I said, "No, Steve, I got to go back to the," he goes, "We got to go back to the dock." Now, wide open, I go and bank it. As we do, this guy screams out, "This is a no wait zone, you dumbass." Well, me being me, I turned around and said, "Shut up!" Well, I was mad. And Steve goes, "You gonna get out in that water?" I said, "Yeah." So I get out in the water and I put the plug in. And so we get back out there, we're letting it run for a little bit, Finally, I get this thing, it got on plane, we go. And he goes, "Okay, we'll go down the right. I'm gonna have to look for this." I said, "Okay." I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, "We gotta go." So I'm wide open, and he's like, "I think my spot was back there." No, I think it's further down. I took him 3 miles past his spot this morning. So if y'all want to blame anybody, I screwed up Steve's tournament today, and I'm sorry, Steve, but I still hope you had a good time. And Ray, we'll get you next time, Bubba. He'll find somebody way better than I am, just like Miss B's way better at this than I am. So where'd she go? Miss B, you ready to do this?
You know what?
She's still there. But anyway, congratulations, Ray, for going up to Watts Bar to the dam where they got them hid in a little mud hole over there and catching a couple of fish. It takes a genius to do. Y'all know this was old school, and you couldn't use a graph or anything. He cried to him. Steve said, "You can have your little paper." Why do you need a piece of paper, a map of the lake, if you're just going to put in right there at Watts Dam and fish in a mud hole?
You ask him, he'll tell you.
Well, you know.
But I told him I was fishing at the dam, he was like, "It was all good."
But yeah, what y'all don't know is Steve got some old clunky YouTuber that don't know his nose from his toes take him out. And Ray goes and borrows a $300,000 boat with a 250 or 300 Yamaha motor on the back of it to drive 100 yards. Is that about right? You drove 100 yards. You could have done it in a John boat.
If I knew you was fishing, I would have been a kayak.
If you know that, you know what? I've cost you so much. I probably cost you more money than anybody has, but you're still paying for Starlink, to where you still can beat me. Oh, and by the way, the big fish, I'll tell everybody, the big fish, everybody knows, started this morning, and people have been asking me the number one question. So if I turn in one fish, does that mean I can't turn in? No. You can only place first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. And if you turn in, all we're going to do is count your biggest fish. You can't win first and second. So if you turn in a 25-pounder and you catch a 40-pounder tonight, send it in. We're just going to throw away your 20-pounder and keep the 40, okay?
What's winning?
The fish is the biggest.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's winning right now. Right now, I thought you, man, y'all catfish, but you ain't, sorry about that. 33.4 pounds, I think it is.
I got you connected again.
So that's not bad. So you know what? But that can easily be double. Easily be double. Look at Ray. Hey, look, y'all. Ray right now is talking to Donnie. He said, "Are you going to load the boat or are we going out?" What did he say, Donnie? What did he say? Yeah, they're going to the dam. Are you ready? I'm going to get out of the way. Thank you very much. Give Miss B a hand.
Okay. So, I have really cool announcements for the anglers that have won. I just want you to know, and all of you will 100% get them. And the fact that no one got their link to be able to click on it to come up to accept their awards is also mildly aggravating, because I wanted the anglers to be able to say something about their awards. So this rebroadcast should be fun. You guys thought I annoyed you with the other marketing campaign. Watch out. Because I don't know how to get a hold of those people to tell them they won. I'm like, I was planning on it being told right there. So, with that said, I'm just going to go down the row in the order you would have gotten your announcement on there, or somewhat in the order. Okay, I guess. But I knew which one was last. For sure. That's the one. So, with that said, I'm going to start with somebody who's not here, so it's pretty cool. No, I'm not that they're not here. It's, I don't have to feel uncomfortable giving them the award. Guru of the Year for 2025. And incidentally, I want you all to imagine all three of the people that were there. Right here. You see it? Yeah. Good. But Dieter Melhorn. And, he was up against Josh. Super good friend of mine. And also an excellent creator. What I wanted to say, I have a really cool speech written for the record. Because if I don't, I get real bad. And we all know I'm an editing nightmare. So, with that said, I can't. All these awards came in the last vote. 3/4 of the awards. It took the last vote for me to know who won. Mildly aggravating. I just want to make that clear. That's how close it was. And I also wanted to say that over 150,000 people reached out on these votes when the Golden Whiskers went live and went public for the first time. That blew me away. So I'm super duper excited about that. And yes, I said super duper, and I don't care. So Dieter Melhorn. Yeah, I don't know what to do there. What order did we? Educational Show of the Year went to Catfish Weekly. Lyle, Chad, I'm sad you're going to be here. We love you and Dee very much. So congratulations, Catfish Weekly. And I'm doing this quickly just to save you guys the pain. So, Community Servant of the Year. Oh, I should have been. Look, they were waiting. That was for you and Daryl. You know what I'm saying. There you go. Bill Journey. We all know Bill, and we know he deserves that award. He supports everyone. Like everyone. And, okay, Creator of the Year. And I'm going to say also the Golden Whiskers has helped me because I have met so many new people because I had no idea who they were. And when they got nominated, I was like, well, I guess I should probably look at that. And then I'm glad I did. I've met some amazing new people. And for Creative of the Year was one that, because of the Golden Whiskers, I became familiar with, which makes me happy since that's why I do the Golden Whiskers, is to help people be recognized. So here's one of them. Snappy Bee Fishing for Creator of the Year. And our crossovers from TikTok. So if you guys haven't seen him, take a look. Oh, no, that's okay. Did we do all the, yeah, we're now at fish.
Yeah, those are the
Okay, oh, that's,
fish.
yeah, all right. Okay. I gotta enter a passcode. Close your eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4 ain't very safe.
Listen.
Same code on my luggage.
Oh my gosh, I should be fishing, not up here. Oh my goodness. Okay. This guy, is also someone who I was not familiar with at all. And the name came up actually multiple times he was actually nominated for 2 separate awards. So I definitely went and took, and looked at him and started following him on TikTok, and I went into introduce myself. And his name is Dustin. He just found out. From Last Cast Fishing. And if you have not had a chance to check him out, that is the most high energy, adorable guy I've ever met in my life. So it is actually how I learned about Last Cast Fishing for Flathead of the Year. Yeah. And then there are those moments you feel like you're stating the obvious, Captain Obvious. The award is Blue Cat of the Year. Remember, this is 2025. Anyone? Jesse Lance, of course. We're never going to forget Jesse Lance's fish. So, congratulations, Jesse. Chick, you know what? You guys said I couldn't get this done in an hour. All I had to do was pretend everything melted down. Watch this. Channel Cat of the Year. We all know them, we all love them, and they're our channel queens. Benoit Fishing Outdoors. Congratulations, Gabby and Allison.
Next big Gatorade bottle.
Next is Takedown of the Year. And, stop. Dre, why? Listen, I'm just going to tell you, Ray, as a friend, is challenging. I love him so much. Takedown of the Year. You know I'm happy about this one secretly. Jerry Parker. For those of you who are new to me, I have stalked this man with his loving wife, knowledge, and approval. My love for Marcia is great, but she knows I stalk her husband.
Good job.
I'm probably going to get laughed at for this one, but Boat of the Year came up, and some really awesome boats came up, and then this one came up, and everybody's like, you didn't know that person? I said, yes. No. This is one of the most incredible boats I've ever seen, I'm just going to be honest. And I loved all the boats that were nominated, but if you have not seen this boat, this dude customs everything on his boat. Everything. Tub and tackle. Well deserved award. He was going to try to be here. Also, I met him because he was nominated. Okay, any of you are friends with this gentleman? I have tried to inform him since he was nominated that he was nominated, but I guess he's a celebrity, and getting to him means selling my soul. I was not willing to do so. So Kayaker of the Year is Kayak Catfish, and if any of you know how to reach him to let him know, I know, Ray, you know I'm pointing that at you. Thank you. Oh, sorry. This category right here, I'm gonna be honest, this one, okay, we're just gonna do this, right? Bank Angler of the Year, Jerry Berger. Do you want to know what the best part about this is? There is a reason I'm not allowed to vote. Everyone would win. I'm literally that girl. Who do you want to win? I love them. So I cannot vote. That way, when people like Jerry Parker win, who we all know I openly stalk, it doesn't look like it was rigged because I didn't vote. So we're good. Subscriber of the year. I love that. I love this. I love this kid. And Joshua Curham. Congratulations, Joshua. That is well deserved because he supports everyone. He's in every live I've heard. I mean, he's just Joshua. All right, blooper of the year. Also, love him to be. I know a lot of anglers. Okay, Ernest Smith. For those of you who do not know where we're at, 30-30. All right. This one's awesome too, because I remember this one when it came, the day it came out. Thumbnail of the year, Bobcat Outdoors. I remember the belts. Whatever. Yeah. You knew what I meant. Congratulations, Bobcat.
Good job. Good job, baby Lord.
Because I did not know. When I changed the award system, I changed it because one of the biggest concerns for people, not even saying it was happening, was that things were popularity votes or that the committee wouldn't take it seriously. And I want to give a major shout out to my committee because they did take it seriously. They took it very seriously to where they annoyed me a lot. That's okay. I wanted it that way. I wanted people picking these awards that were as passionate about it as I was, for it to be fair, for it to be. So this one's kind of near and dear to me, and you're going to know as soon as I read the name of the award. But I'm not going to say anymore because it'll give it away. But product of the year, River Cuts title.
You know what that means, Lee? You know what that means?
I'm so happy for you, Archie. So, and I know I'm not. I mean, we all know. I mean, I'm pro staff for you.
Yeah, but we worked hard for this.
You did. You did. I'm proud of you. Oh my God!
All of
us. I makeup on for the first time.
You're okay.
I did.
You're okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
That's all right. You just got.
All right. Best new talent of the year. This also amazing guy. Amazing guy. In fact, listen, just go to the Golden Whiskers and just go down the list of everybody nominated and just follow them because they're all amazing. We're just gonna lay it out there. They're all amazing. Best new talent for 2025, William Kimball. Congratulations, William.
Let's go, Bill.
All right. This whole award thing was between the internet failure, between this, between that. It was a nightmare. But the thing I'm most disappointed about is the announcement for this award I had. I don't know if you know anything about AI, but the more detailed and the more you want it to do, the much higher value your video is and costs. So when I'm making all these, I'm thinking about this. Okay, V, shut your head down. Stop spending $20,000 on a picture. But this one I animated, and it was the only award I animated. And the reason I did so is because it's the award that it means the most to me because it's about our future and it's the Youth Award. So I spent buku credits to make her announcement, which we had a little girl nominated, so super duper excited about that. But this was a close race. But for Youth Angler of the Year, Destiny Bradford, and her, she was waving to you guys and showing you the bluegill she had in the picture that was submitted for her award. Okay, guys. Well, as if it could not get any worse, it did. It did. My patients are being tested today. But hi. So, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys are watching. You guys are, yeah. I don't even know what you guys are watching at this point. I see crap is running along the side, so that's cool. But you know what? We're up. So let's get these awards done before we shut down again, because that would be mighty inconvenient. So we're going to go with Female Angler of the Year for 2025. Pontoon Jody. Jody, look. Congratulations, Jody. All right.
She's out fishing.
I know she is. She was trying to get out there this morning. All right, Male Angler of the Year.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I can't tell you how badly I just want to stand here for a second because this award stressed me to the absolute
I'm sorry.
max. But that is okay because John Bubba knew. Congratulations, John Bubba. I don't know if you guys follow him, but he is comical as heck.
That's not my name.
Like, for real hilarious. Okay. We're on the last three awards, which are the hardest awards to achieve. There's actually a lot to even qualify for those. You have to have minimum of 15 years to become a legend. You will have to have 10 plus years to qualify for the Hall of Fame. You have to become a legend, you had to have made an impact in the world, whether you did seminars, whether you did the, books. I mean, there's a whole thing. So these last three awards, I took very, very seriously, and I made it clear under those circumstances, they have to meet the guidelines. You can't, if you're just nominated, you're nominated, but that doesn't mean that you met the qualifications to get an award. We do have them. And I have an amazing board of directors now, in case you missed it. I have, we're going to put somebody on. We have Tim Scott, we have Ted Ellenbecker, and we have that guy that made me get up at 4 a.m. in the morning to go fish in a tournament. Right? So we have an amazing board of directors that is now in charge of determining which awards win and who qualifies. So with that said, much of these last three awards, congratulations to everyone that was nominated. These are big ones. And they all are, but it's hard to choose. These are the ones I wanted before I owned the awards. So 2025 Angler of the Year, Last Cast Fishing, Dustin. Congratulations, Dustin. That is last.
Okay.
Thank you. And our 2025 Hall of Fame. Now I'm going to tell you, I was having obviously a super bad time trying to get ready for these awards. And I was, at the last minute, lost my phone. I'm frantically looking around. And I said, you know what? Thank you, God, because I looked up and this face was standing over by a boat. And everything just felt so much better because he gave me a hug. Hall of Fame winner, Donnie and Lonnie Fountain. The boats they got.
Look, they're hugging again.
Sucker.
So this award is still last. I'm going to do this one next because I can. This is with a great honor. I get to give out our very first official Golden Whiskers Hundo Club plaques, which all of you are capable of earning. You get an official one to remember and go on our wall permanently to be seen and to go down in history. Jerry Barker with his. No, he really called that. I know, I stopped him, remember? It was legit. The 2025 the Legend Award, Ray Ferguson. I cannot tell you that. Can I say hell on live? Because I did. The hell I just went through over this award, you have no idea. And yes. Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It ain't done. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Hey, you need to help me with that, Ray? So, what she's talking about is, when she asked me to be on the board and everything, we went over all the rules and everything we needed. And she sent out this picture where she had made this. She put some blue tape over it so that you couldn't see the name. And I had her convinced that I could see that name. It was so good, she called my wife. Can you see this? Can you see this name under here?
No, I said, he's lying. Because I said, Melissa, he's trying to convince me he can see through the stage. I said, you gotta help me. Because we're gonna get it. I mean, it's what we do. She goes, send me a picture and I'll see. She said, he's smoking crack. You can't see nothing. But I did agree that anything he asked me. Yep.
There's some people, Donnie, Lonnie, Steve Douglas. The guy y'all don't know that's in the yellow shirt, that's Shad Daddy. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have faith. You know, these guys, it's a group of people that make all this happen. You just don't get something like this on your own. It's a team. And you guys are, y'all are special. And I told you that. I don't know how many times that y'all touch people and you don't even know it, like Steve Douglas.
You never told me I was special.
Yeah, you are. But he really, I was telling Bobcat, Parker, you guys, you just make this happen. And this is really y'all's award because y'all all deserve it, I promise you. Y'all touch way more people than I ever would.
Stop it.
Melissa was doing
Yeah, Ray. Okay, guys, you know what? It was an absolute nightmare, catastrophic event. Not one thing went as it was. I look like my usual lovely crackhead self, and I'm pretty impressed by that because we all know what was going to happen as soon as I got off flight anyway. Just saved me time, so I don't care. But really, genuinely, when I said I was not upset, I wasn't, because I do these awards because and wanted to save them because I genuinely do care about the anglers, and I want the anglers to be the focus of the catfishing again instead of the businesses or the corporations. You guys are the ones that catch the fish. You guys are the ones that do the work. And I wanted to say thank you because I've spent the last 2 years and every one of you have talked to me and helped me. And you all know where I started. Let's be fair. It was not good. I was an editor's nightmare. You couldn't have paid me to talk to somebody. But when I got the Golden Whiskers, I said it was worth it. Because I will make these the biggest awards in the catfishing community. They will pay attention. And I will save my fish. And I'm going to do it with all of your help. And I want to thank everybody. I'm sorry it was a disaster, but you still got your awards, and that makes it a success to me. God bless. Love you all. Looking forward to all the 2026 nominations. So many have come in, so everybody needs to go look. There's been some amazing new entries this year. Huge. But love you all. Can't wait. Can't wait to see more. All right. Bye, guys.